Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from, depending on your time zone and your location. There's a breaking news here, and I saw it this morning. Allegedly, let me put it that way. But the person that posted the article did not put allegedly, but to me, I put allegedly because I try to see if there's anyone like Ngozi Orabeze or USB Media Space who have put such news out there. I couldn't find any, but let me just take it the way it is, because it's been posted by a very dark man, Empire, his commentary account. So let's read it and also digest the content. It is for our own use, not for any other person's use. And according to the breaking news, it said King Mohammed of Morocco offers rare earth minerals in exchange for Nnamdi Kanu's release. And according to him, he said, "I want my name written in history," he declares. That is the headline. So, in other words, King Mohammed of Morocco is coming for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Whether he's coming or he's calling for the release, it also matters, because men of timber and caliber don't they put mouth for this matter. Yet, the Nigerian government, with their pomposity and arrogance, they don't want to admit that Igbos are really the reason why the so-called zoo are still in existence today. Okay, let us go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. As you are watching, please let me know what you think concerning this matter at the comment section of this video. Whether you support them or you not support them, or whether it is real or not real, Biko, say it the way you want it to be at the comment section of this video. And as you are watching, please kindly subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure this message, it goes viral. Okay, he said, "You don't deserve the Igbos." The king is telling Nigerian governments. King Mohammed VI slams Nigeria, offers rare earth deal for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Let me also make it clear here. There was something Okocha posted some couple of years ago, and somebody who retweeted it is Victor Osimhen. You know, Victor Osimhen is like they have a relation with Okocha. I'm not sure. No. I think Okocha is a relative to Alex Iwobi. Yeah, I could remember. But this one is Osimhen reposted it, which says, he said, according to Okocha, the post, he said, "Things I could not learn in university, things that even the professors and the lecturers could not teach him in the university, he learned all from Radio Biafra through Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast." So you can as well agree with me that men are listening to Nnamdi Kanu and they know the truth. Why are the Hausas, Befulanis are bent on destroying Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know why? Why are they bent on destroying Samonekpa? Because these guys have already captured the history that they excluded from the from the curriculum of the Nigerians or Zogerians, or whatever, however you may choose to address them. They have gathered that evidence of history that people are not telling them, that people don't want them to learn in school, and they begin to tell them these things. Nnamdi Kanu hold the Fulanis at the Sukrutum. Tell me what Nnamdi Kanu have said concerning the Fulanis that have never come to pass. So they know, and they are listening to him from beginning to the end. All these elites, most especially that were so-called political leaders in the southeast, they are listening to this guy 24 hours. Even as Nnamdi Kanu is still incarcerated, they are listening to his voice far back. And they know that this guy is a very big threat to their political career. Because all these ones are just lazy, jobless idiots. They don't have any other thing to do. Once they graduate from school, or rather they do this their boy to all these politicians, then they will, automatically they have become their godson. And then all those ones become their godfather. And then that is how the thieving will continue. They will thief from their family members. They will use their boys, even their errand boys. When they have seen that, oh, this one now have graduated, because if you can lie very well, within the politician's circle, my brother, they will choose you, because they don't like anybody who's telling the truth. They will always employ liars and deceivers. Anyway, Let us continue with what is being written here, please. I'm sorry if I have taken much of your time to explain some certain things. According to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco has reportedly reached out to the Nigerian presidency urging the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The Moroccan monarch is said to have offered rare earth minerals resources Nigeria does not currently possess in exchange for Kanu's freedom. I wish to write my name in the history books for standing up for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man history will never forget, King Mohammed VI said. I want to be part of that history, to be remembered as the African king who stood for justice and truth when others kept silent. My brother, I love your courage if it is true. The king did not hold back his criticism of how Nigeria has treated the Igbo people, describing them as the foundation that still holds Nigeria together. He continued, Nigeria does not deserve the Igbos. They are the reason this country still stands. Yet, Nigeria fails to see that. Instead of honoring them, the nation punishes their courage. The Moroccan ruler emphasized that his call is not about politics, but about justice, humanity, and African unity. Africa must protect its own sons, not silence them. If Nnamdi Kanu falls, a part of Africa's conscience falls with him, he declared. This is how, because what is happening now in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being carried out by the Westerners, but they're using their own people as a stooge to work against the ideology of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can as well agree with me that whatever that's happening today have been already, it has been programmed, just like the way they have destined Nigeria for destruction. And there's nothing anybody can do that will stop that. It has already been signed and sealed, and that is what is going to happen very soon. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana and the rest of them that they killed. Who killed them? Westerners killed them because of their intellect, because of what they have upstairs. So now it has gotten to Simon Ekpas and then Nnamdi Kanu's turn. Tell me if there's any other political prisoner out there. Okay, Cho Ayaba of Ambazonia. These three guys are the ones I know from Africa that are holding hostage now, because they are speaking the truth, because they are fighting the powers that be that made the owners of minerals that are being given, God-given minerals, to be suffering, to be in hunger, while their own citizens upstairs there are busy living a lavish and extravagant lifestyle. Well, everybody is entitled to their own opinion on this message, because some people will say it is AI, some people will say it is ChatGPT, and some people will say that it is fake news. My brother, you are entitled to your own personal opinion. But I want you to know one thing. In every rumor, there is an atom of truth in it. Yes, in every rumor, there is an atom of truth in it. Investigative journalism is still in place. And these are the ones who will go dig deep into things that you don't even know they are existing, and they bring it to limelight. So, whoever write this article, whether it is real or not, this guy, this Mohammed, the Moroccan monarch, have said exactly things the way it is. If you like, you can believe him. If you like, you can argue with him. That is your own cup of tea. But the truth will always do what? The truth will always sound bitter. Truth is very, very bitter. Very, very bitter. And you can watch a lot of people who will comment on this message now will be the Yoruba bastard and Yoruba bones. They claim that, Nigeria need to divide, we want to go. Now, Olanik Peleko, whatever they call him now, is proposing for referendum instead of constitutional amendment. And you go to the comment section now, you say, why the Igbos are not pushing this narrative? You see Yoruba man in power, and Yoruba man, all these are games just to make sure that they keep enslaving you. If you get to the floor of the parliament, now today they bring this kind of what of earlier Tinubu's stage? What happens when they want to sign the bill of a regional government? Who stopped it? Is it not the majority leader, a Yoruba bastard man, Okpeyemi, who said no to it? Now this one going to come again. Now when you get to the flag and something, what they will ask you now? They don't have representatives there. What kind of representative you have in the midst of wolves? You bring a representative who are just like ordinary chicks in the midst of wolves. And you think that whatever bill they bring to that floor will scale through? In a floor where the Senate President have told you that whatever Tinubu brought to the office, that their table must be approved. And any other thing apart from that have to go into scrutiny. Why did the voice of Natasha Akpoti was shut down? Because she was in the midst of wolves, in the midst of anacondas. And then you are expecting, anyway, the people whom you are expecting, let me also answer the Yorubas and baboons who keep on calling the Igbo representatives in the National Assembly. They are part of the problem and they are part of the deal. Are you trying to tell me that when they give honey to your mouth, you vomit it out? No, that is the same way it is in their own case. The honey have already been deposited into their mouth, and you want them to talk about referendum. Referendum, where we say, if that referendum happens, all of them that is holding political position today will become nobody tomorrow, because the accountability itself is going to make them to leave that their region and go and the base in abroad. So you want this kind of thing to happen? No, they wouldn't support that. So anybody who is making this kind of unguided statements should be do what? To also be guided. Let me put it that way. Okay. Let me see what people talk here. This one is Oluwadosa, the Yoruba style. He said, mineral Nigeria doesn't produce, or na to the lie. That is Yoruba style for you. Labim said, this king too mumutu, oyana, make he come release him. But I am not supporting his detention, but how now from Morocco to Niger? That is what he said. Mark of greatness said Nigeria recognizes Igbos as the foundation of their unity, but pomposity, arrogance, and pride won't let them accept that in public. If they didn't, Mazen or hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't still be imprisoned. They would have let him go since. Other tribes agitate, no qualms. But if Igbos do, it is treasonable felony. Diplomatic deals involving rare earths and the release of detainees who typically appear in major international news outlets, diplomatic communications, or credible regional African media, none of which are showing up, according to this typewriter. Abel said, why do we Igbos lie so much? Why are we born to be satanic animals? Anyway, when Igbo, so we claim to be Igbo also. Stella Uzaka said, God bless this man. Igbos have suffered so much humiliations, abuses, and destruction and insult. No seaports in Igbo land yet. We are the business people. No airports yet. We are the most travelers in that country called Nigeria. We have had enough of these. Never, our king will not do that. You have misquoted or quoted out of context again. Abi? Anyway, my people, now we will take a break. More of the videos is coming your way. We are not going to be reading comments and comment. Let me read your own comments at the comment section of this video. So drop your opinion, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you keep sharing for more interesting videos coming your way. I, Lord, I will already be here to serve you. So have a nice day and have a nice week. Kachineke mezioku.